Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 121 of Gains, and this one is titled, Hello? Are you all okay? Fat Gum's voice crackled through the earpiece. Yeah, we're okay. A few bites, but okay. E, you okay? You asked your redhead in the dark. Yeah, I'm okay, he replied. Cat? You asked your other man. Yeah, good, he replied back. Okay, I'm ready with the quirk when you're all ready, you said, shaking your arms out one last time. Ready, Kiri added. Bring it, Bakugo said. So you threw up a ball of light that illuminated the cave, and as you suspected, the bats were all still there waiting for you, but this time you were ready for them. Kiri activated his quirk and hardened his body so they couldn't bite him, and Bakugo jumped in front of you while you made a smaller lightsaber and started smacking bats from the back. All that training with Ori, with her lobbing projectile targets from a ball cannon at you, had come in handy after all, and you connected with most of the small bloodthirsty creatures that managed to slip past Bakugo. In no time you had most of them subdued, or had scared them away enough, and you were left standing there panting heavily. Is that it? You asked, sides heaving as you asked the question. Yeah, Bakugo replied, his own sides heaving. I think so, Kiri said as he deactivated. Should we keep going? I think so, you said. Let's try and clear this cave as quickly as possible. It's probably getting quite dark outside by now. Roger, Kiri said with a salute. If they're not here, we have to hope that someone else has found them by now. Yeah, I hope you're right, he replied. Which reminds me, Fat Gum? You then asked into the earpiece. Can you still hear us? The earpiece was crackling just a second ago. Faintly, Yin, he replied. Are you all okay? Yeah, just, sorted the bats out, as you probably heard. But aside from that, okay. We're going to head in deeper into the cave. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to contact you. We still have good tracking signal on you, Fat Gum said. So all good. Press the emergency button on the tracker if you need backup. Okay, will do. We should be fine though, he replied, giving your boys a smile each. With that check-in done, you all kept on. Your arms were starting to burn again, but you figured you could hold out a little longer. It wasn't going to be too much longer before you reached the back of the cave, right? As you continued on, Kiri stopped up just ahead. What is it? You asked him, when he stopped and picked something up out of the stream. He held up a sock, and you looked at it. That looks fairly recent, right? You said. What would a sock be doing here? Good question, Kiri said, and then looked further on into the cave, beyond where the light was able to reach. I think they might be in here. You all fell silent for a second. I'll call out, Kiri said. Hello? He then called, cupping his hands to his mouth. Anyone here? His voice echoed around the cave for a good 3 seconds, all the echoes reverberating and bouncing off each other until his voice became indistinguishable. Still no reply, you said, but no sooner had you said that, you heard a faint return call. Hey! The voice echoed, and you looked at Kiri and then Bakugo. It's them. Is it them? You asked with excitement, taking the lead and moving at a much faster pace. Fat Gum! You called into the earpiece. Someone's here! Someone's here! But all you got from the other end of the line was crackling and static. Damn it, we must be out of range, you thought. Onwards you moved at a quicker pace, your arms shaking and burning while sweat dripped down your forearms. Your quirk had well and truly reached its maximum, but you were so keen to get to these kids. Hey! You called into the cave again. Are you okay? Help! The voice replied back. We're coming, it's okay. We're coming to get you, you called again. Are you all okay? No, please help. The voice called again, and again you reassured them that you were on your way, and they didn't have to worry anymore. It was while you were almost running that you finally spotted some movement up ahead, and relief washed over you when you saw a bunch of kids sitting on the cave floor beside the stream. We're here, you called as you approached the small group. Hey, it's okay, you guys are safe now, you said as you slowed and walked over, pushing out more light so you could see everyone. They squinted in the bright light and you apologised. I'm sorry, shield your eyes. I just need to see everyone, you said, quickly looking over the group and doing a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you counted to yourself, doing a quick triage of who needed help first. Oh, Kiri said as he stepped around you and walked over to a guy sitting on the ground, blood pouring from his leg. What happened? I got attacked by those bats, he said sadly. I only got it on my leg though. I think Damon got it on his face. Kiri looked to where the first boy had pointed to his friend, and yep, poor Damon had copped a bite or two to the forehead, same as Kiri. I got bit there too, Kiri said with a toothy grin, pointing to his forehead, trying to build some rapport, but these poor kids were so weak they didn't see the funny side at all. Okay, you said to the girl, who had gotten up and was now staying next to you. Let's all get out of here. What's your name? I'm Bree, she said, and this is Hannah, and then there's Damon, Alex, Trick, and Matt. She pointed out all of her fellow friends, and you nodded. Are you okay to walk out of here with us, Bree? You asked her, noting that she appeared to be one of the stronger ones since she was standing. Yeah, I'm G. Hannah, can you walk? She then asked her friend. Probably, Hannah replied, getting gingerly to her feet, her legs wobbling a bit. Come over here, Hannah, and hold on to me, you offered, so she wobbled her way over to you, and you wrapped an arm around her waist and placed her arm across your shoulder. Bakugo, Kiri, can you please help the boys? Get up, Bakugo snapped at Matt, who was sitting with his head hung low. Don't be mean, you snapped to your man. Help him up gently, please. Fine, Bakugo grunted, extending his hand out to Matt, only to be ignored by the curly-haired teen. Kiri, could you help, please? You asked your redhead kindly. Of course, he said, and then walked over and crouched down next to Matt and placed a hand on his shoulder. Hey, it's gonna be okay. We'll get you out of here, he said. Matt shook his head. Let me just die here. My parents are gonna kill me anyway, he mumbled. It's not your fault, dude, Trick said. Shut up, bro. Yes, it is. I was supposed to look after you all, and I got us all lost in this fog, Matt snapped. The fog was caused by a quirk, you said gently. It wasn't an ordinary fog. How did you get up here anyway? We were following the stream, Bree said to you. The fog set in, so we started to follow the stream, hoping it would get us off this mountain, but we got confused and then realised that we were in a cave, and then bats and stuff, and Alex's leg and Damon's head, and I just want to go home, she said, sniffing hard by this point, as her emotions took a wild downturn. Poor Bree. Alright, stay tuned for chapter 122 coming tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get them out of this cave. I will see you all then.